Steven, lovely to see you. Great that you can come along to come and see us.
Hi Nick, nice to be here.
Right, we'll crack on with the interview then. Talk us through your fighting style.
My fighting style is a mix of jiu-jitsu, karate, we got kung fu, we got aikido, we got taekwondo. It's a big melting pot of fighting skills that I like to use, and I call it mixed martial arts.
Do you do your own stunts?
I do everything that's doable by a human being. I mean, I don't jump through windows or jump off roofs, but I do the rest.
When were you last in a real fight?
I haven't had an altercation for quite some time. I don't really remember.
What's your workout routine?
My workout's pretty hectic. I do some treadmill work, I do some weights, some stretches, some martial arts. I do a lot of exercise.
What did you do before movies?
Before movies, I lived down in Japan, and I was into all that gangster stuff. You know, when you're young and stupid, you walk through the areas where you know there's going to be trouble, and trouble always finds you on the streets.
How did you break into Hollywood?
Well, you know, I did a lot of security work for some kings, some queens, some monarchs, and I think it was about 1985 I came back to do some writing for the movies, and people kept saying, Steven, we like your stories. We want to see you fight in front of the camera. What could I say?
What do you think is your best film?
I think Fire Down Below came out exactly right. I mean, Under Siege as well. You know, I did a lot of rewrites on Under Siege. It was Tommy Lee Jones' character I kept rewriting. You know, he was a flat, boring character to start with. But after a few rewrites, he was much better. I think a good hero is nothing without a great nemesis.
Any regrets?
You know, I had a bad director on Hard to Kill and Exit Wounds. But, I mean, I don't regret being killed, an executive decision. I kind of did that because I wanted to shock people. And you know, I kind of got paid $1 million a day for that movie. I just thought, fuck it, let's do it.
What's the best fight or stunt that you've ever done?
I'll tell you a funny story. When Bruce Lee's boy died, we went to his funeral. And Danny Santano walked up to me. He's a knife guru. And he said, you know, this is pretty terrible. And there was a silence. And he said, you know, that fight on Under Siege, that was pretty fucking amazing. I said, it was pretty good.
What movies do you enjoy?
My favourite movies of like this era would be Regarding Henry, but you know, I like the Chinese ghost stories, Ringu, and all those kind of things. I kept telling people this is going to be the trend, you know, but nobody listened. I mean, I rented The Hills Have Eyes recently, the remake. It wasn't bad, but I didn't like the lighting.
What do you think of other action stars?
You know, there's a white boy out there who did this chicken shit stuff with Bruce Lee. And to this day, he remains a complete asshole. And there's another guy out there who tried to copy me. But I think among the professionals, there's a real camaraderie. But among the pussies, there's a real jealousy. They try and say they make do and do their own stunts, well, that doesn't happen.
What do you like to do outside of movies?
Well, you know, I don't want to talk about the great successes I've had in the environmental world, though I have had some. I mean, I shut down dirty plants that were desecrating the earth. There's music, which is my first love. I play real traditional blues with my band, Thunderbox. I studied pathology in Asia for a year, and formulated my own energy drink, Steven Segal's Lightning Bolt. I took some amazing herbs, and I formulated the most exciting drink in the whole world, the most exciting and healthiest energy drink. I'm really proud of it.
Is there a Segal life philosophy?
I believe we've all lived past lives before, and we all have secret memories which come to the surface as we grow up. You know, I subconsciously were lent towards martial arts and the Orient, and my masters, my fellow monks, they tell me that in a past life I was a 17th century monk, Changjag Drora. I believe it, but I don't dwell on it.
What ambitions do you have left?
I've said this before, and it's a real shame, But there's a large group of people with money who just want to see me do one thing. Action. It's extremely disappointing. There's an epic I want to make about Will Adams, who was asked by the Queen in the 15th century to find gold. I want to make a movie about Genghis Khan. I also want to do some more comedy, like the advert I did for Orange. But above anything else, I want to make the world a better place. You know, to protect nature and stop people from dying.
Thank you very much, Stephen. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Is that it?
That's it. That's it. Thank you very much.
Is that it? You don't ask any more questions about Nico or Hard to Kill?
No, we've got all we have. It's only a short interview. Never mind, hey?
Are you a Buddhist?
No, I'm Jewish.
Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Can I keep this?